Hi folks, it's October of 2020, which means the Halloween season is upon us. And so in that spirit, I bring you the Lionel O-Gauge Plug, Expand, and Play Haunted House, and we're gonna check it out right now on Eric's Trains. Alright, so the haunted house comes in this nice looking box, the typical Lionel blue and orange. And they've got a description on the side. Features interior LED lighting, sound and light effects, flying witch pylon, bobbing ghost, plug, expand, play, control box included, and the footprint is 10 7/8 inches by 6 7/8 inches by 11.5 inches. And then on the back of the box, they've got some ads for other Halloween accessories. So they've got a couple pieces of rolling stock, a Halloween lawn figure pack, which is kind of cool. And then they've got an O-scale trick-or-treaters figure pack. And what's weird here is that if you look closely, these are not pictures of the actual production figures. These are pictures of models, real people wearing these costumes. So maybe what they did is they had models pose in these costumes, and then they took those images, put them in the computer, and rendered them, and then made the O-scale figures out of those images. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. All right, so we got the instructions right here. It's always important to read these. And there it is. Looks great. We've got some parts over here. So here is the witch pylon. Set that aside for now. And here are the controls for the house. So there's a sound button and then a motor button. And we'll find out what those are for in just a few minutes. So here's a close-up of the front of the house. They did a great job. They've got all these little broken shutters and broken windows and window frames. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little spooky alien-looking guy in that window. Got a hole in the door over here. Got that little deck. There's the side. There's the back. Here's the power cord and so forth. And there's the other side. And then moving up, there's the roof. There's a little ghost in this hole that pops out when the haunted house is activated. And just like below, it looks fantastic. And here's a close-up of the witch. Because of the way the figure is positioned, it creates some weird shadows, and so it's hard to see all the details on camera. But she is riding on a broom. She's got a green face, a nice hat, and a cape. She looks just like the witch from The Wizard of Oz. I'll get you, my pretty. So the only thing you have to do to set up the building itself is to take the witch pylon, and you take this end and put it in a little hole that's on the roof right here. And if you move it around, it'll settle down in there nicely, like that. All right, so now we're gonna power this thing up and have some fun with it. And to do that, we need a few things. First of all, you need Lionel Fast Track, or at least the Lionel Plug and Play Fast Track section. So this is a section of Fast Track that has the plug and play port on it, and this is sold separately. Now, your whole layout doesn't necessarily have to be Fast Track. You could use somebody else's track and then just have a transition piece that goes to this plug and play section, but you do have to have this piece, at least if you're gonna do it by the book. I'm sure you could do some custom wiring with this building to power it with something other than the plug and play track section, but we're gonna do it by the book for this video. So here's our plug and play power port section, and I've got my track powered by this Lionel 1044. You could use any transformer you want. I just happen to have this on hand. And then on the back of the haunted house, we've got the connecting cords. So let me go ahead and undo these. So there are two plugs on the back of this thing. One goes to the fast track section, so I'll go ahead and plug that in. And then the other piece goes to the control box. So let me undo these cords. So there we go, and this plugs in right here. Easy peasy. So we've got the control box plugged in here, and then the building is getting its power from the plug and play fast track section. And that's all there is to it. Like I said, if you didn't have the fast track section and you wanted to do some custom wiring to power the building, you could probably do that, but we're not going to cover that in this video. So now that we've got this plugged in, let's go ahead and turn the building around so that we can see the front of it. There we go. And we'll go ahead and ramp up the power on the transformer. And right now it's playing the sound effects. I could turn them off with this button. And now they're off. And the motor switch, that powers the pylon with the witch and the ghost that pops out of the roof. So we've got the motor on, and let's go ahead and play the sounds. Well, I gotta say, this thing is an awful lot of fun and pretty darn cool. And again, you've got two controls. You've got the motor control, which controls the witch on the pylon and the ghost. And then you can activate the sounds. It's the perfect Halloween accessory for your layout. What more can I say? Alright, so there it is, the Lionel Plug, Expand, and Play Haunted House. If you're looking to add some Halloween flair to your layout, this is a great choice. If you want to pick one of these up, the retail price is right at $250. You can get these directly from Lionel at lionelstore.com, or you can contact your favorite Lionel dealer. And if you go through a good Lionel dealer, chances are you'll get a bit of a discount off that full retail price, so that's what I would do. Anyway, before we call it a day, I'd like to thank all of my current Patreon supporters. Your support means the world, not only to me, but to the future of this channel. And if you would like to support Eric's Trains and become a Patreon supporter, you can do that at patreon.com/ericstrains. Also, if you'd like to pick up an Eric's Trains t-shirt or anything else I might be selling, check out the Eric's Trains online store at ericstrains.com/store. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm melting! What a world! What a world! What a world!